We've been following Scotland's Music Hall of Fame as they look for your three choices for induction, but with the likes of Rush, Deftones, Blondie, Hailstorm and Let Live playing in Glasgow and Edinburgh alone this year, we wanted to look at not only the Scottish bands that you've grown to love, but the music scene that supports more international bands in Scotland.
Probably the used at King Tut's. It's like an American band in such an intimate area and such an intimate venue. It just felt really good. It was such an amazing gig.
Big Country, who I saw at the Alhambra Theatre, must have been late last year, I think. They're quite a local band, from Dunfermline themselves. They support the same club I do, and I think the show was excellent. The crowd just was really into everything they were doing.
I really enjoyed seeing the Gaslight Anthem at the O2 Academy in Glasgow. It was a fantastic show, and it's just about the most closest I'll come seeing Bruce Springsteen live, because he is far more expensive.
The big one for me was, I would say, the Stone Roses at Glasgow Green. Primal Screen were there and they were really good as well. But my favourite venue, I would say, is probably the Barrowlands. It's just, look, it's the Barrowlands. I really don't know how to explain it other than it's just the place to be for live music in Scotland. Although recently I did go to Oran Moor, and I think it's a great setting. It's a bit smaller, it's a bit intimate, but the good thing about it is it doesn't matter how close you are to the front of the stage, you're always not very far from the bar.
I think it's definitely improved since the Hydros came along, because obviously it's attracted quite a lot of bigger bands. For instance, Bridge, who I've seen a few times, I've seen them in the smallest of venues, and now I've seen them in the Hydro, and it's definitely an experience that I wouldn't have expected to have encountered in Scotland.
So it seems there's more to celebrate in the Scottish music scene than bands alone. What are your favourite venues you've been to or shows that you've been to in Scotland? Why don't you tell us in the comments?